She has over 1 million views on YouTube, and her mixtape titled 100 Bars is reason enough to place her on your top list of underground rappers. This is Ground Sounds on the Grind with Gia Medley. Hey, this is Seantell, and you with Ground Sound, and I have here with me Gia Medley. So, hello. I want to thank you first and foremost for stopping by and speaking with us. Well, I should say stopping by and seeing you because we're right across the street from our house. We're in the middle of Inglewood in this ill-ass abandoned house.
Treehouse when I was little.
Yeah, it's the treehouse I've always wished for. So I want to know, how much influence has your community and how much influence has Inglewood had on your music?
Well, I mean, like I said, I was born and raised in Inglewood, and obviously I'm still living here, so I've watched people come and go. I've watched kids go in and out of jail. A lot of the gang-related activity, the drugs and stuff like that. I mean, that's all part of what I've seen and I've grown up around. So obviously, all that stuff is gonna fuel my music, and it's just been a big the very fabric of the things that I talk about, simply because it's what I'm around all the time. So it's a big part of my music. It's really a big influential part of it.
Understandable. And how have your neighbors and your community been about supporting your music and your movement? Nobody around here at least has ever done something like this, so it's definitely like people just kind of at the beginning were kind of like, well, this is coming out of nowhere, this is weird, like it's sometimes it's hard to support things you don't understand, but it's funny because the kids, like, they love it. Like, they're always like, Gia, when's your next song coming out? I hear them bumping stuff. Like, whenever I drop stuff, they're always downloading it. So I mean, as far as the kids around here, like, I think everybody wants somebody to hold on to, and want somebody to be doing something bigger than what they see. And so they see me, trying to do something big, and so they're like, they're all for it. So that's pretty cool. To me, that's all I really care about. Like, fuck what everybody else thinks.
Torn between some horns and some halos every season. Treason in the city of angels is steady breathing.
And your mixtape is called 100 Bars, and you're basically going off on every hot beat we've heard in the past year. Was there a reason why you targeted these specific artist beats? Did you feel like these were the hottest songs out and you wanted to prove that you could just murder their shit as well?
I mean, God, I don't even know if I did it with that intention. I really just, those beats were just the ones that spoke to me, and I was like, yo, I gotta drop something on this beat, and I gotta drop something on this beat. So it just happened like that. Some of them I did flip, like She Will. It's all about, Lil Wayne's kind of talking like about women, so I kind of flipped it, like, nah, you ain't gonna get this pussy, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I mean, I did some of that shit, and then a little bit of storytelling. I mean, I definitely think the mixtape more than anything to me was sort of like just to show my lyrical ability, as far as an MC, and just to show that it doesn't have to be like lollipop like type of shit that you're rapping over a track, like, I mean, nothing wrong with that, like, Rag City bitch, I mean, that's cool and everything, but to make a track hot, it doesn't have to be like that, you know what I'm saying? So I try to flip it in a way that people still felt it and were like, yo, this is hot, but there was some lyrical shit that people can like gravitate to and was like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can hear what she's saying, or like, I understand that, or shit that was
appreciated.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah. Exactly. Like, I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, we all love to be in the club and fucking act hella ignorant.
And get your ratchet on.
Yeah, get your ratchet on. Like, I mean, I get that. But I guess I was just trying to, prove, like, put the other side of that. Like, it doesn't have to be like that for it to be hot. You know what I mean?
So 500 days of summer till we meet in autumn. People asking mom about her kids, but what you taught them.
So once again, thanks for speaking with us, and thank you for sitting down and talking with me and Gia Medley.
Native from a place where my boys are getting shot up.
You're here with Gia Medley, and you're watching Ground Sounds.